I'm here. And I'm very much thankful to all the teachers of IIT Kharagpur for having given this privilege to me to share my journey to here. I am not very much fit to speak in this class, but that privilege has been given by the poor people to me to come in here. Actually, the success, whatever the Yogi sir have been mentioned about it, this is the success of the poor people who repaid us 100%. This is the success of our employees, 13,000 who have been given their life, hard work to success in here. Thank you, sir. Respected our director, Professor Chakraborty, and one of the Professor, Dr. Roy, and our Yogi sir, who have been phoned me and to requested to come here. So I have been very thankful to you, sir. If I recall, in the 2001, in the night, the 7:30, I come back from my job, which is in one NGO in Calcutta, and I talked with my wife that I have been resigned from the NGO work. And she started crying and said that what is the cause behind? I told that I would like to start an NGO. So what is the income? Uncertain income. She started and talked to me, don't know this, you withdraw your resignation letter. She said that who will be give the money for my son and myself to run my family. And I given the one news to her. This is one thing. That time my salary was 5,000 rupees. And the 5,000 rupees salary to run the family, to the poor people with my mother, and no income is the same. There is no difference. So I can take the challenge. And that is the night, and to the next day morning, I called up by my brother-in-law. He requested me, Shekhar, you cannot take this decision, you withdraw your decision. And I also tried to talk, but he is not agreed. But I started that my journey in 2001. My background is there, what I learned from the every corner of the Bengal. It is more or less same scenario on that. When I went to the Kacha Bazaar, I seen that the one person has come with the motorbike, given 500 rupees to the vegetable vendor and the fish vendor, and collected 5 rupees. And evening, again, he has come to this place and collected 500 rupees. And after that, I asked to the vendor, why you are paying the 1% interest for half a day? That is, annualized it is more than 700%. And he said that I am very happy on that 5 rupees. Why? It's a 2 cups of tea for me. I do not mind about it. And I asked to the deep on that. I learned something. And he said that what is the alternative for me? Who will keep the money, 500 rupees, to me in my spot? There is no travel cost for me. There is no waste cost for me. There is no rejection and approval risk is there. And they are coming and giving me without any signature, without any guarantor, without any mortgage, without any cash flow analysis, without any bank statement. So I feel very good, 5 rupees is good, my cost is there. So this is a learning. The one learning has given me that the people are ready to pay any amount if he gets the service as a simple doorsteps without any hazard. And on that basis, everywhere is the same scenario of that. And then I have been thinking about why not I start on it. And that is the inspiration of it. Lot of things when everywhere is learning in the same thing, I have been, this initiative I have been taken. That time I have 2 lakhs rupees of my family, some business work, that capital I have been told. And started it. As an NGO, I knocked at every bank door. And they asked the 3 questions to me. What is your background? Are you the very credible person? No. Who is in the board? Is a credible personality in the board? No. What is your balance sheet? Balance sheet have the profit of the last 3 years? No. You are not eligible to get any money from it. And I come back. What is the alternative? But I would like to prove it. The people have need the money, but our existing system are not providing them. And everyone said that time I was a risk in their board, their criteria, their software. And then I have been no any alternative. I asked the money from my brother-in-law, and he gave it another 2 lakhs. It isn't finished. Within 2 months, 3 months, every time as the money is demanding on the demand is coming from the people, but I have not given it. And the third thing is that lastly I went to money lender, and I took the money lender's money, which is 7.5% per month interest. That time was in confidence. I like to prove it in the eye of all banks that yes, poor are bank account. They are potential client. Their repayment rate is better than any other one. In that way, I am started on that. And whatever the duties are said about my objective in that time, the poverty elimination. And it is the poverty elimination, how is possible if I cannot create the new employment. And new employment means that I would like to create the environment where entrepreneurship will be developed. So if entrepreneurship will not develop, so employment will not create, so poverty will not reduce in a permanent way. And that the objective have been pushed every time of me. And I would like to do. And then 2002-03, CP have been agreed to me to give in the 20 lakhs rupees loan. And a very big history of the CP, maybe till now it will be not accepted in that way. First day when I went to the CP, and I asked to sit the chair, and the dear person said that no, you cannot sit. What you asking? I told that I am asking. Don't disturb me. Don't waste your time and my time. We cannot give any fund to you. I told them, you have the money from IFA, you have the money for DFID, for development of microfinance, this type of activities. So you give support. It's not possible, you are new. There's a 3 points they have been explained on that. With the standing, notice given the chair to sit. Chair is vacant in front of him. I have been come back. After the 1 week again I went there. I have not talked about any money or business or anything. I asked their family, my family, what I am doing, what he is doing. And And that day he has given the chair. Okay, please sit. And you believe, sir, the 9 months I have been, spared the time to get this sanction 20 lakhs rupees loan. And this is the first loan. This is the life have been changed from that 20 lakhs. I will be thanked to the city to given that. And that time they have decided it is a pilot. It is like a grant loan, but it is a grant. So if it is not returned back, okay, fine, we have not mind. But if you show me it is a success, I can like to extend it. So this is the one side I have been learned from the life. And second point is there, when I started it, I started the 2 branches. One branch in the Patna, another branch in Kharagpur. Patna, you know better, which is very rural and a poor pocket. And Kharagpur is in semi-urban and little bit better. So I'd like to prove it, if these 2 areas, if this model can be success, so anywhere it can be possible to scale and success in this area. And I started it. And my head office in that time, my bedroom. So I have tried to take one office in Salt Lake with a 600 square feet. That time rent was 5,000 rupees. And they are asking, the owner asking 25,000 rupees as a advance. And I have the one good friend who is an IT expert. He is working in that time TCS. So he introduced me with the owner of the house and I talked about it. And that time I have not the money 25,000. I requested to the owner, this is my sanction letter of safety. I will give after disburse the money. Just you walk the road. That's all. Your premises for Monday. He said, no, I cannot pay. You give the 25. So then I asked to this friend, who is the TCS employee, give the 25,000 rupees the loan to me. I'll return back. He immediately refused. And till now, he has not called me after that day. So this is the time has come, in that time all the friends, relatives, all have been go far away from me. They are feel about it. Anytime maybe I am asking them, except my wife and my brother-in-law for better of his sister. So this is the situation. But now, many friends, anyone, no doubt. So this is the situation where any entrepreneur would like to start and they have need the first money, and money will be not available in our existing system. And nobody like to take the risk. And when I started in this one, then I have a chance of that. I take the loan from bank and give to the poor people. And they will also survive and I also will survive. So if I not survive, I cannot ensure their survival. If they will not survive, and I also not can be survive in the long run. So in that way, we design the interest part. When I design the interest part, interest is high. And how I can do it. And 2 parts I have been that time designed. One part is a cost of fund, another part is a cost of operation. And cost of fund is till now, if you say that, this is in 13%. This bank given the loan to us is a 13%. And our operational cost is high because the ticket size is small and doorstep service. The customer has not any cost to pay and take. So this is how we can be simplify the model to deliver the transaction to the customer. Then we set up a branch. This is a branch in the Patna Kharagpur. One branch manager, 5 trading officers. This is a design. And this is video is not yet come, so that I will discuss him at that point. and there is no accountant. And we have been developed the books, everything. Any non-accounting person easily can be maintain the accounts. And we reduce the head of accounts. All the expenditure in the one head, salary and others. Finish, there is no day-to-day work. So my people will be give the more time to the field with the customer. So this way we are designing on that, the one room office, one table, and one chair is arm with arm as a for branch manager, 7 chairs armless for credit officer, 10 tools for the borrower, and one wooden rack for file, no calling bell, one fan, one tube light. And this way with the, all chairs are plastic, only table are the wood, and there is no peon, there is no calling bell. In that way design, and 2 rooms we have been provided as a residence. They will stay in there. And we have provided a cook and cash, and they can be take their meal from there. So in this way we are designing on that, which can be help us to minimize the operational cost. And all of our staff are using the bicycle. So bicycle is they are also asking sometimes the motorcycle. Motorcycle is the cost is high. Bicycle is the cost is not there. But other side we also share with them that this is a good exercise of the body. No? You can be feel it on that. So exercise and walk both are work. So they are agreed on that. And till now, all of the employees, those are branch level working, all are with bicycle. So this is to help us to reduce the cost on that. And from day one, we have another wing have been developed. This is the training. To train the staff. So we recruited the staff from the ground, means from poor family, and especially from the rural, not in urban. Because rural people, they can be stay in the rural, but urban people cannot be go to the rural. But rural people can be come to the urban. So this is one advantage. So we are all recruitment done in a rural, poor family, simple background, higher secondary or graduate, which have not any of the result which can be applied to anyone. And we recruit them and develop in through the training. And training is a rigorous training, every quarter training, hand-holding training, informal meeting, discussion. In that way we design and develop it. And which organization now running, total operation running by those people. And all those have been recruited as accredited, not in a lateral, any recruitment done in the organization. So this is called the standardization, simplify everything. I come into the stage of three stages of the organization. First stage is the NGO, and 2004-5, simultaneously other bank also coming on that. And 20 lakhs rupees of the CP, the last sanction I received 500 crores, one sanction letter. So whatever I spent the time for 20 lakhs rupees, I have not one of the 10th time spent for 500 crores. So this is a stage when I 2004-5, that time I saw that the all bank have been knocked me, Mr. Ghosh, we cannot be extend our credit to you until you are not go to the non-banking finance company. Because NGO are not in a good platform where financial support can be given any amount. It's not possible. So 2005-6, I have been referred as a one non-banking finance company. So that time is a big shock has come. NGO is a development mind and company is in profit mind. How I match it, how my vision will do work on that. And I 2004 to 2006, this is 2 years I have been different level of the people I discussed about it, but not give any way. There is no alternative because if the bank will not fund me, I cannot be reach out the large number of people because the small is beautiful but big is necessary. So is a 1.2 billion people living in India, and 35% of the people are living in under the poverty. 1/3 of the world poor are living in India. So if I not scale it, there is no impact has come on that. So for that reason, I shifted on that as a non-banking finance company. But design in a such a way, sir, for your all permission on that. Design in a such a way, again it will go to the community. We have the NGO, we have the surplus money. All surplus money we have been given to the non-banking finance company as a capital. And through a trust, which is called the charitable trust, and all our dignitaries as a trustee, which are not very, not relative any of mine, not relative any of the concern. So whatever dividend has come, dividend has gone into the community for the development activities. We have given the 20% to the staff, 3,000 staff in that time. Those have been aged more than six months. So we have been given the bonus to them, and they put it in an equity to the company. And this is a 20% of the staff, they are benefited. And nearly that time 60% has come to the community owners, and 60 plus 20, 80. And individual staff taken some part of that. I have the 2% in there for that time. So total structure has been designed anyhow. They cannot be taken in a highly commercial. That is the objective. They can be give the petrol. No, you cannot go it on that. For that reason, we are till now charging lowest interest rate in the country in the microfinance sector. And big difference. All microfinance is charging 25-26%, and RBI allowed them, but we are charging 22.4. So this is the way we are also benefited to the customer level also, poor people level also. So when I shifted it, then again has come the second issue, who will give the equity. Without equity, the capital adequacy ratio, the 15% we cannot maintain. So bank will not give the fund. So every time has come into the challenge in the different, which I have not practiced in before. Then lot of investors has come to give the money to us. So how we can go? But that whatever valuation they are like to ready to give, that valuation means they are also asking the IRR higher. That means again I will be charged more to the my customer. So this is the way they are talking. Then I requested CP to give the equity fund. And now CP has given a 10% of the company stake. Again has come to the, again increase the equity. Then I taken from IFC World Bank without any IRR condition. And they have given on that. And they also helped us to reducing interest rate, so that from beginning to today, I have been slashed the interest rate 4 to 5 times. And every 2 to 3 years, I have been slashing interest rate for better of the customer level also. So this way we are coming to this. 2009-10 has come as a big challenge for the microfinance industry. I am saying that we are exploiting poor, and poor are committed to go to the suicide. Lot of issue has come. And then I have been thinking about how I can save it as an institution or as a service to the customer. And then when I talking with them at the different level of the people, RBI, government, and different, they said that the only one way you can do it, if you become a bank. And there is no other alternative on that. That's how I become a bank. Well, yes, if time will come, then you can do it. So 2010 March, the government declared it that they will give the new banking license. And NBFC can apply. Then I have been prepared my side. I recruited the two bankers who are retired from different banks and to build up our internal system and everything fit for a bank. And after recruitment, they are laughing. They are saying, Mr. Ghosh, what do you say? Your microfinance operation, you are like to catch a moon. It's not possible. No, sir, maybe not possible, but I can be. No, attend the examination hall. I can sit on the papers to put my name. I am one of the contenders. So it will come or not, it is later to decide on that. So that time is okay, fine. So I have to design on that, internally everything on that. And now that happened, time has come. And nobody has been maybe counted us who will be like to get the bank license. But God bless and all of your blessing and cooperation and of my 58 lakhs customer poor women and their blessing, my staff's hard work and giving that chance to us to become a bank. Out of this 27 contenders, all are big, no doubt. But we are big one sense. We have the 58 lakhs people touch every week, physically touch. We know their family, we know their income, we know their challenges. We can design product in such a way which can be helped to this level of the people. And these people are living where banks are not present. Which these people are living where bank service are not yet getting. Whoever the contender, the next 10 years not can be reached in this level of the people. So this is our strength of that. And that strength, on the basis of that strength, we will be give the thanks to the Reserve Bank to given that license to us. Now the new challenge has come. But people say that the bank is not in a very small things or simple things. It is not a microfinance institution. Bank is bank. I believe in that. And that time they also said that whatever the challenge we have been overcome in the last 30 years, not very easy. Many challenges also come. You know that Bengal is a housing challenge, or 50% operation in the Bengal, 22 states. And whatever the Bengal we are working, all 13,000 employees, there is no union. They are working. So nobody can believe it, even not our state government, not our central government. And many times they have been inquiry and find out it is yes, right. And every people, those are outside people is coming after visit of the field. Before the visit of the field, they are suggest a lot of things. After field visit, they said your people are highly committed. How you develop it, and the people develop in our inside there for mechanisms there, and also other factors are, you know that. And now the challenge we are, there is no option by RBI. We cannot run two institutions separately. All operation will be come to the one umbrella, that is bank. So that we have now opening, we are planning on that, we are opening the 600 branches at a time in a one day. RBI also said, what you say that it is not in the world, how you do it? So there is no alternative. You can give the alternative microfinance will run separate institution, bank will run separate institution. But no, I cannot do it. So there is no alternative. So is it possible? Okay, yes, possible. We are opening to the 600 branches at a time, 1 crore account in a one day, and it will be first quarter of the next financial year. We are planning on that. And 100% premises have been selected. 70% premises have been signed with agreement to open it. And some of the factors, you know, that they're challenging. IT platform should be like to change. So IT platform also we have been decided on that. All technical evolution has been completed. And financial negotiation is going on. Hopefully next week I can sign the agreement. And we appointed Deloitte to work with us to give us advisory services to build up our team and to transform from microfinance to the bank. We appointed Eon Head as a HR firm who are helping us to develop from that HR compensation package to be developed for microfinance and bank. And the recruitment process is going on. We asked, we have decided that 200 people we are like to recruit from different banks. We received 27,000 applications. So my team is working on that to recruit them. And product and services we also developed on that. This is the way we are doing on that. But the challenge is there too. One challenge our customer asked me, sir, you are become in our bank. So have you needed now, we have like to go to your bank branch to give my installment and take my loan? This is very clear. I asked what you say that, sir, it is very problem for me. So some people will get the service in the doorsteps. So our bank will be what? For microfinance, a doorstep service. Non-microfinance, the bank level, they will get the service. So in this way, we are designing on that. I hope that through this, the bank services will be like to prove it again is possible over a bank level. And I hope that it is a need. All of you for blessing cooperation to success in a successful bank. The last of the one meeting of the Reserve Bank of India, the governor said to me, Mr. Ghosh, this is an experiment for me. And I hope that it will be success. And I also like to show it as a success in the world, not only India. And we hope that will be like to do. And next journey is challenging, I know that. And this level of the people who called me here means you have also cooperative mind with us and with all of your strength now with me. And I hope that I will be success in the next journey also to become a best bank in the world. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
South of Kolkata, this is one of India's most backward villages. As he rides into it, a long day beckons for Bandhan's credit officer, Himadri Mondal. For the past 13 years, his company has been giving tiny loans to poor people to ply small businesses. Mondal's key responsibilities are to oversee these enterprises and recover loans. At this meeting, Mondal also receives an application for a new loan of a few thousand rupees. This woman who wants it says and a fishing business.
বন্ধন ছিল বলে একটা আমার হাউস করতে পেরেছি এবং রিক্সা কিনতে পেরেছি, তার জন্য একটা আমার দুবেলা জমিতে খেতে পাচ্ছি।
Besides giving loans to start or restore businesses, Bandhan lends to its borrowers to send their children to school as well. This family says it first borrowed from Bandhan to buy a rickshaw. It pulled them out of subsistence level poverty, and then they borrowed for their daughter's education.
To support the society at large, I must say this very, very conscious symbol which thanks to our nature can help us street that. So when supporting Bandhan, we are also supporting the society also.
In less than a day, Bandhan has evaluated this woman's application and approved a loan of 15,000 rupees, or about $250 at the current exchange rate. After her neighbors supported her loan application, this manager has turned up at her home for a final round of scrutiny. This is one of 8 centers where Bandhan staff receive intensive training. Close monitoring of borrowers has resulted in Bandhan managing to keep delinquency at less than 1% at all times.
And here, depend on whether people are treated and funded in a right way or not. After the disbursement of the loan, even if 15 days, one stop physically checking they have invested the money in a right way or in a given wrong.
Dipali Roy is all smiles today, not for the money alone. Securing a loan from Bandhan establishes her creditworthiness within her community. This is where it began, at Bagnan, 60 kilometers from Kolkata, where Bandhan launched its first branch in 2001. In its first full year of operation, Bandhan lent only 2 million rupees. This lady, Uma Chatterjee, is one of Bandhan's oldest borrowers. She says she took money at a time when she had lost her poultry farm to avian flu. She now makes rakhis, or cotton bracelets with ornamentations. Until early 2006, Bandhan expanded only in the eastern Indian state of West Bengal. By then, it had around 150,000 borrowers. When it ventured out, it took baby steps expanding and consolidating in a few neighboring states at a time. Currently, Bandhan has over 2,000 offices in 22 of India's 29 states and 13,000 employees serving over 5 million borrowers. But even as Bandhan spread itself across the country, it kept a tab on costs. Its offices have robust manpower, but they are remarkably frugal when it comes to furniture.
One office was one table and one armed plastic chair for manager, and the 8 chairs armrest is a plastic for creditor to sell. 10 pins for borrowers, and one of the steel almirah and one of the wooden rack. One table, one fan.
Growth escalated when in 2006, Bandhan started pursuing business outside West Bengal. That year, till March 2007, Bandhan expanded its loan portfolio by about 1 billion rupees while adding close to 300,000 customers. At the end of March 2014, Bandhan had a loan portfolio of 61 billion rupees, or around $1 billion. The biggest jump came in fiscal 2014, when Bandhan added 17 billion rupees to its loan portfolio.
Our engagement has been right from day one with Bandhan, and we are very proud of the fact that it has emerged as one of the sterling institutions in the MFI sector.
To strengthen its bonding with the underprivileged, Bandhan runs free schools for dropouts. They until they return to formal education. And even as it encourages people to secure their own livelihoods, London plows some of its profits into charity. It scours neighborhoods to fund people who are too poor to run businesses on borrowed money. Such people receive productive resources for free. This woman, for instance, received a goat and a weekly subsistence allowance to keep her heart lit. Even health and nutrition do not escape Bandhan's attention. Through regular interactions, Bandhan's volunteers impart training to the larger community. It even lends for medical emergencies. But these aren't missionary initiatives in the strict sense, and in the long run, do not increase costs.
Waste into the street catching in the country among the microfinance institutions, and our operating cost waste in the bank.
Funding enterprises like these, which are overlooked by India's high street banks, Bandhan has pulled millions out of poverty. In short, that's about all it has done, but that was enough to earn it a banking license ahead of much larger conglomerates.
Well, of course, it's the largest bank with over 5,000 crores of loans outstanding and $5 million. Plus, it's based in the eastern region, which suffer massively from financial exclusion. No banks are supposed to further the order financial inclusion. And I think Bandhan was in the best position. Most difficult part of the business of financial inclusion, they are all doing.
As Bandhan transforms into a bank, it is beginning to get a lot of attention. Seen here is the US Consul General in Kolkata, taking a guided tour of Bandhan's operations. In a country where 2/3 of the adult population still do not have access to formal finance, it isn't surprising that she is fascinated by what she has seen. But for Bandhan's partners from its early days, such as the World Bank and its arm, the International Finance Corporation, a lot more is awaited.
We've been supporting Bandhan from the beginning, and it's growing up from a small organization just now to hopefully a full bank for the world. So that's a great opportunity.
Indeed, an opportunity. And the transformation has begun, as the lender has set challenging targets for itself. As always from its inception, Bandhan continues to be a work in progress, now aimed at completing the full circle of financial inclusion.